Welcome back to another real estate market update. Today we're looking at the GTA as a whole for March 2023, and then we'll focus on the Mississauga numbers. So let's go ahead and get started on the GTA numbers. As you can see on the screen here, we're starting with just the total residential numbers. So you can see the number of transactions is down 36.5% versus March 2022 and March 2023. This is what the headlines are going to talk about. They're going to say sales are down 36.5%. You never just want to take one piece of the data. You want to look at the whole picture and of course get firsthand knowledge from those, as we say, boots on the ground, from realtors who are actually out there working with clients such as myself on what we are actually experiencing compared to the data that's being put out. Anyways, seasonally adjusted, so this is month over month. You can see there's a 1.6% increase in the number of transactions, so relatively flat month to month. Average selling price year over year is down 14.6% overall. This is nothing new. A lot of changes came into place, and obviously we knew this was going to be part of it. So it's really not much to worry about that prices have come down that much. And guess what, buyers? I mean, this is what you've been waiting for. Seasonally adjusted, you can see it was less than 1%, a 0.8% increase. So flat month over month in terms of average sold prices, which is really nice to see. Total new listings is down 44.3%. So again, with less listings, you're going to see less sales. So total new listings is down 44.3%. And this one is interesting. The percentage of sales to new listings ratio. So last year, 54% of new listings were selling. This year, March, 62%. So on average, 8% more properties are selling compared to new listings. So even though the sales volume is down, the total number of new listings is down, there's a higher percentage of those listings actually selling in comparison. So really important to keep all of these numbers in mind. Property days on market was 11 last year. Now it's 27. So this tells us that as a buyer, you have a little more time. Yes, there's less to choose from, but you can take a little more time to make that decision. And if you haven't seen my other videos, property days on market is always a higher number than listing days on market. So property days, they introduced this because you could relist a property typically at a lower price, and then that would give you a lower amount of days on market. So I've seen it many times where property sits for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months even. They chop the price down by $300,000-500,000, and then it sells in multiple offers in a couple of days, and they say, oh, sold over ask. Well, on that specific MLS number, yes, it did, but the property itself was on the market for much longer, not just that specific listing version of the property, if that makes sense. So property days on average last year was 11. This year was 27 in March. Listing days was 8 days. And in March of this year was 19 days. And when we look at the chart overall, I mean, this goes all the way back to December 2012. You can just see the fluctuation in the amount of sales. And you can see with the seasons, we see this up and down continuously. It's sort of this average path we want to keep an eye on. You can see between here and here, the amount of sales dropping, and then they skyrocketed. And of course, so did the prices. Now they're down again, and it's sort of this massive fluctuation. I mean, this is really what we like to see, the consistent. You can see just how consistent it was prior to 2017, and now it's sort of all over the place, but still following the same seasonal trends, more or less. And the HPI, the home price index, another one we like to keep a close eye on because this just gives an overall idea of what the market is doing. You can see here in 2013, less than 500K. And a slow, gradual increase would be best case scenario for everyone, in my opinion. But you can see here, we had that uptick in 2017. It sort of leveled off, changes came in, started coming up again, and then boom, a big increase here. Now it's come right back down, and looks like we've started to level off over the last year. So this is a good sign. Again, a year, even when you're comparing month to month, is not a good indication overall long term. As we know, real estate is a long term asset. So, but this gives into perspective, of course, what comes up must come down. This is what everyone was waiting for. So it'll be really interesting to see if what those buyers do when prices came down just exactly as they wanted. So looking at condo sales, now this compares the quarters. So we're looking at Q4 of 21 and Q4 of 2022. And you can see, look how many listings there were, sales there were at the end of 2021, last quarter, compared to 2022. There was a drop in over 54%. Average selling price, however, remained pretty stable at 0%, just a little bit higher at the end of 2022. New listings down 14.3%, really not too bad considering we saw how much they decreased in average total. Sale to new listings, so 89% of condos at the end of 2021 were selling. End of 22 was 48%. Days on market went from 18 and jumped up to 27 days on market. So now we're going to jump over to the Mississauga numbers. So taking a look at these slides, which you can also find on Instagram as well. If I go a little too fast, of course, you can always pause this. Link will be in the description, of course, to that. So taking a look at all property types in Mississauga. Months of inventory, it's a seller's market, 1.4%. That's down 30%. So we have 30% less months of inventory. So seller's market out there. So it's really interesting to see how these numbers all come into play. On average, homes are selling 100% of list to sold price. So pretty much sellers are getting what they're listing at. Average days on market of sold properties 17. That's down 52%. So homes are selling on average 52% faster. And sorry, this is month over month versus February to March. And the median sold price went up 4% to $916,000. Looking at condo apartments, still seller's market, 1.6 months of inventory. That's down 35%. Sellers are getting 99% of their list price on average, which is up 2%, 23 days on market, which is down 17%, and month over month, there was an increase of 1.4%. So not too bad. And that's comparing median prices. So ended at $595,500. Condo townhomes, again, 1.2 months of inventory, seller's market, 101% on average is the list to sold price. That's up 2%. 18 days on market, and a median sold price of $800,000, which is up 2% from February. Semi-detached, this one's really interesting. Less than 1 month of inventory, which would explain, again, the list to sold price ratio of 104%. So that's up 3% versus February. 12 days on market. So if you're considering a semi, you got to be quick. And the median sold price has gone up 6%, up to $1,050,000. And the big one, detached homes, 1.6 months of inventory. That's down 28%. 99 list to sale price. That's up 2%. 14 days on market. So again, you're looking at detached homes. You got to act pretty quick. And the sellers out there, you can expect to have your home sold in about 14 days on average. Depending on the strategy, of course, your agent chooses. That could be much faster. I just had a place we had on the market for 3 days. Just saying. And median sold price, 1.375 million, which is relatively flat at less than 1% for the median sold price month over month. So there is your very quick look at the GTA and the Mississauga real estate market. Any questions, let me know. Leave a comment below. If you'd like to keep updated or find out how much you could sell your house for, visit the link below to my website, sign up for the newsletter, and I'll get you on that list and give you all the information that you're looking for to make an informed decision in today's real estate market or going forward in the future. Anyways, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video and hope to hear from you soon.